And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. It's your girl Bird. Hi. It's Saturday. Whoop whoop. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hey guys, welcome in. Come here, Willow. Willow wants to play catch. Come here, baby. Everyone wants to play fetch. This is my child. I don't know, do you guys have cats that play fetch? He will bring me these little balls, and I go throw them. Go get it, baby. And then he brings it back to me. He thinks he's a dog, which he kind of is. It's fine. Hey, welcome, G. I can multitask. I can play fetch with Willow and...
Hi, baby. Oh my goodness, you're such a good boy.
I woke up with, he does it when I'm sleeping too. Like, I woke up with toys in my bed and I'm like, what is going on? Cat toys. Very, very funny kitten. Gee, I think I'm gonna use, you know what? I might use light seers for G, actually. See what's going on. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream, and so it is. Alright. Let's do it. SB, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you, babe? I got G and SB for 2. Awesome. Let's do it. Hold on. I don't know why my auto... Hopefully that won't continue happening. I may have to reset my webcam. No worries. Sounds good. All good, boo-boo. I don't know how... I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty slow Saturday, so I'll just get through all of these as soon as I can. All right, thanks so much, G. Okay, so for G, I have general messages from Spirit on future events. Okay. General on future events. Let's do it. Spirit, show me. What's going on with G? General messages from Spirit on near future events. G, did your birthday already pass? I know you're a Leo. I feel like your birthday may have already passed. I pulled the moon for myself today, which is interesting. Give me just a moment here. Spirit is trying to show you spiritual lessons through your everyday. August 5th. Love it. I think I dated the only Leo I've ever dated in my life. I think his birthday was August 5th. I can't really remember. It was a brief situation. It wasn't a situationship. They were actually nice. They were actually very nice. I don't know why I'm talking about this. So nice, but like I don't do well with Leo men. It's just not my cup of tea. But very nice guy. He used to cook for me, and cared about my dietary needs, and you know, it just wasn't the greatest match ever. Anyway, moving on. I think what's happening in your near future are spiritual lessons that are popping up in everyday events. And I feel like I'm also going through the same exact. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing that you can't handle. It's a little 4 of Cups. It's a little 5 of Wands action. I do think that there could be some tiny minor inconveniences or minor stressors at work that are a little bit more of annoyances, and Spirit is asking you. You know, I posted the other day like this little thing I was thinking about in this Bob Dylan song, and that's really what this is reminding me of like, if you notice that people around you are either disrespectful to you or annoying you or acting in some type of way, this is an opportunity for you to reflect on yourself and how you feel about yourself, and ultimately bring it back to Spirit here, which is the Hierophant here. Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Surrendering deeper and deeper and deeper into the divine is what I'm seeing here for you, because I think that what you're realizing is that your time is precious and you don't really have any time to waste, and you also it's not a good but I don't feel like it's major challenges. I think the more that you accept this and go with the flow and try to tap into the spiritual lesson rather than the fear here with the moon, the easier these challenges are going to go. They could be a little upsetting. I almost feel like it's more annoying than anything else. And it's just like, maybe, this 2 of Wands, you could be spending time trying to figure out, like, why does this person act like this? And why does this have to be a challenge? And what's the deal? And when all you really need to do is surrender and give it up to Spirit and the divine to handle for you in a better way. Hey, Eva. So what you feel like is a challenge right now is actually an opportunity for you to dive deeper into your spirituality. So in whatever these challenges that are happening at work are not anything that you I feel like you've overcome worse, and I don't think it's anything that you won't be able to get through. I think another thing that you should focus on during these challenging or annoying times, it's almost like someone could be like a pest and trying to like get to you. This is about surrendering to the divine and managing your own emotions here. Knight of Cups and Page of Cups. Realizing that if it's something feels personal, that it's not it's not you. It's not about you. Whatever this challenge or this situation is, it's the circumstances. So this is not a time to take anything personally, and this is a time to surrender deeply to spirit. What else do I have here? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's like, why does this keep happening? What's going on? Why does this keep happening? It feels like this is taking forever. And if you step away and look at the big picture, it may not be as big of a deal. Hey, newbie. And I'm not discounting your feelings. I'm not saying it's not a big deal, but with the Three of Wands, it's like, I just think that you have a higher perspective and you realize that, and there's a spiritual solution for any of the challenges that come your way, and I feel like you're better equipped to realize that than maybe other people that you work with. And if anyone is mean or tries to like say something that either impacts like a core wound for you or tries to bring up fear in you, know that that is more about them. It's not about you. And ending with the Hierophant, like, you are taken care of. You are taken care of. You are being protected and divinely guided. And if there is fear that comes up due to these challenges or these struggles at work in the next couple of weeks here, through this next moon cycle, like, actively, this isn't necessarily about just surrendering to the divine. We have this full moon in Leo here. I would have a full-on conversation with spirit and try, ask for understanding, ask for the tools if you feel like you don't know where to go next, because the answers will come your way. I love how these are like little tiki torches. It's such a cool deck. Spirit, what other information can we give? What other messages do you have for G for the near future? Don't let your past hold you back. Energy of just keep moving forward. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And we have believe in the impossible. You're going to get through whatever these are all like, when you're someone who's so dedicated and devoted to work like you are, it is, it's something that can be a little bit consuming. With you being a Leo, you're a fixed sign, you can get really fixated on what's going on here. But knowing that, see how this Hierophant is kind of like laughing? Like, we're, like, life is all this joke that we're all in on, and like finding the humor in some of this, it's not going to turn out to be anything detrimental for you whatsoever. It's more of an annoyance. And if you can find the humor in things in the next few weeks, that's also really going to help you out. Spirit, show me, you know what I want to grab some advice for G. Look how gorgeous. I freaking love this deck. Spirit, show me, we got SB on deck, and we got Eva. Welcome in, guys. Thanks so much for being here. It is storming here, so hopefully my Wi-Fi holds out. Yeah, we have change. Don't scare yourself within the next, don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. Anxiety can also come from, fearing the anticipation of what's coming next, right? Change is always going to happen. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into who can take it. Exactly. That will be your mantra. Show me the first step and change me into one that can take it. Because I do think that you are one who already can take it. Sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, sit down on the throne of your own heart. Yeah, creating a sanctuary inside your brain where even if there is something fearful or chaotic around you, you can sit back and laugh like the Hierophant. Because it's like, as one of my friends likes to say, none of us are getting out alive, right? And I that comes with age too. I think that like when you're used to when you have so many burdens and so much responsibility from a young age, it's hard to find the humor in things because life can really beat you down. But as we get older, it's easier to find humor in things. We have calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all remaining still and even quiet during intense turbulence. So if there is intense turbulence, you will still be able to find a sanctuary and calmness within yourself. Take a deep breath and say, quiet my mind, spirit. May your peaceful calm take over. And let me see, Spirit, show me any other predictions, messages, future events. Yeah, Jupiter and Cancer in the first house. You're expanding your nurturing relationship with yourself. This is taking care of yourself nurturing yourself on a very deep level. Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer is exalted, meaning it's at its best in the sign of Cancer. And here we have it in the first house of self. This is you deeply loving, nurturing, expanding the way that you take care of yourself, mind, body, soul. And this includes spiritual connection, but the first house of the self also is very much about just the body and wanting to take care of yourself. This could even be, treating yourself to, getting your hair done or getting new clothing or something like that. But yeah, just really taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself on a level where it helps you feel good and nurtured. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you, G, so much for being here. I know it's late there. I hope you have a nice, restful, calm evening. And we will we'll get you next time. Thank you so much. Echo, welcome. Welcome. Thank you guys so much. All right, up next I have SB. And I have SB, I have Eva, and I have Echo on deck. Just make sure, thank you guys so much for your patience while we get through everything. And up next I have the one, the only, SB, our resident Virgo in the house. Let's do it, boo. Now SB may not be on, but I have her questions, so we're just gonna jump right to it. All right. Here we go. All right. SB, let me go to your email. So hopefully I can get the whole. All right. Number one, can I get a timestamp? Number one, how do people at work perceive me? How do people at work perceive me? Spirit number one for SB. How do people at work perceive SB? How do people at work perceive SB? High Priestess. Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. 8 of Swords. Justice. Queen of Cups, love it. Six of Wands, love it. Strength, love it. Seven of Cups. Dang, girl. Okay, here's the deal. People think highly of you. We have the Three of Wands here. You are someone who is capable. And we have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah. I don't think that you need a lot of direction and supervision. I feel like you're someone who is a self-starter. I also feel like you kind of intuitively, even if you're given a task, you're like, okay, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to figure it out. I do think that people lean on you because you care. We have the Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords here. And this combo, I feel like in the workplace is like, this person cares so much, almost to their detriment. I don't want people to take advantage of you and give you so many things. You also may need to say no on occasion if you feel very overwhelmed, bogged down, or feel like you have way too many projects going on, because people think that you are a tough cookie here with strength and justice. Six of Wands, I'll give it to SB. SB will figure it out. SB will make it happen because SB cares about their work. And they will bring it to the finish line and they will make it happen. So you're trusted. People feel like you're intuitive. The other thing I like is that you are someone who is adaptable to change here with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you're not thrilled about it on the inside, but you're not being a little crab and being like, oh my God, this is the way we've always done it. I don't want this new software. I don't want to do this thing. Why do we have to do this? What's the point? It's like, no, and your Virgo self is like, everyone shut your mouth. Let's get it done. This is the way it is. This is the new thing that's happening, and let's get with the frickin' program. So Justice, I think that you have a positive attitude. You're willing to jump in, you're willing to stay with the times, and so overall looking really good. The only thing I would say as constructive criticism, which really isn't even that bad, is that you may get in your head and care too much about things, and there might be moments where you take on too much work to your detriment, and then you have to like maybe figure things out and scramble to get things done. But the reason, if you find yourself getting more and more projects, more and more work, that's because people are trusting you to do it, and that's really what I'm seeing. So perception is you are someone who is intuitive, able to get the job done, tough, strong, care a little bit too much, and in some ways, like you can be a yes person. You're also seen as someone who is fair and level-headed here with Justice. And you're just like, yeah, I'll do it. Let's get it done. Which will make you stand out in a positive way among your peers. Now I know people are going to disagree with me. I have this boomer mentality when it comes to work. I'm a Capricorn rising. Don't come for me. But that's how I see this. And I think that you're a practical person. I feel like at this point with the people I'm attracting to this channel, I feel like you guys realize I'm more of a practical reader than like let's wish upon a star and wish for $1 million and do nothing to get it type of person. But anyway, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Spirit, show me how is SB perceived at work? You're a clear communicator. That Virgo energy is really helpful here. You have the energy to get things done. You're not a bump on a log. You're not sitting there twiddling your thumbs, scrolling God knows what. You're engaged and you care about your perception and the work that you're doing. Yeah, great communicator. Clear communication. Love it. Clear, and you have high energy. Or just energy. There could be some, cranky, miserable people that you work with. And you're not seen like that. You're seen as someone who is agreeable and has the energy and wants to participate to like really make things better. I don't think you're just there for a paycheck. I think you're the kind of person who does get engaged in the work that you're doing. Like, life is too short. Come on. Not that you have to have your dream job, but it's like, do I even make sense? Do I even make sense? I mean, I'm sure I do if you guys come back to me. 7 of Cups. Don't take on too much stuff. What is some words of wisdom, advice, and predictions for SB in the workplace? Transformation is beautiful. Now is a lucky time. And see the big picture. So if there's something weird going on, I feel like your luck will change for the positive. If things are going well, I see things continuing to go well. Seeing the big picture, you're someone who's able to zoom out and get out of the weeds to see the entirety of what the goal is that the team or the whoever the project is that you're trying to achieve, and just get it done. Let me see what else I have for you. Welcome in, welcome in. Jupiter, Libra in the 4th house. I do think there could be an opportunity for you to work from home in the future if you are not already, or maybe that's a goal that you have for yourself, but I see that being a possibility here with Libra, Jupiter in the 4th house. Also, this could be you making like a really, really cutesy like work setup for yourself. So, and we're really aesthetically pleasing, beautiful, something that suits you well. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. We're going to move on to SB's second question. Then I got Eva on deck. I got Echo after Eva. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Thanks, guys. All right. All right, question number 2 for SB is, tomorrow is my last date with T. Okay, I'm actually gonna use this instead. We'll put this over here. All right, SB. How is my date with T gonna go tomorrow? Tomorrow is the last date with T. How's it gonna go, Spirit? Show me the energy around this. Show me the energy around this. We have the Tower. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the 3 of Wands. It's kind of bittersweet, honestly. Okay. I want you to go in with this eyes open. I want you to go into this knowing that it might feel a little bit emotional and bittersweet here with the Tower. He also might make some type of like gesture towards you in terms of like, I want to keep seeing you with, you know, the Tower, 3 of Wands, and King of Cups. But what I'm going to tell you with this Queen of Swords energy is this is a time to be practical and get out of your heart and into your mind as a form of self-protection. Now, I don't see him necessarily leading you astray, but if he says one thing, you need to watch his actions and see how that lands over time. So my advice to you is don't get wrapped up emotionally in this connection just yet if you don't know where things are going to go. It's possible that this could turn into a friendship, but I do feel like there's still, let me see who's here. Yeah, here's a King of Pentacles here. What else do I got? I feel, yep, and here's the Knight of Swords. You have other options coming in the future don't close yourself off to other opportunities. If you want to continue communication with this person, you can, but I don't know that this is the one, just based on the circumstances, okay? And with the, Seven of Swords and Eight of Swords here, this is something that you're going to have to see how he behaves over time. But here's what I will say. I think that you're going to have a great time. There might be it almost kind of feels like a celebration, but it is also a little bit bittersweet because we have the Hermit here, and it's like we both know this truth is coming. We both know that this may be the last time we see each other for a while. And that's why I'm saying with the Queen of Swords, keep your guard up just a little bit. But I do think overall you are going to have a good time. But with this King of Cups, he might, I don't know, make some kind of emotional gesture towards you that could feel tempting. But don't get yourself trapped or closed off. I don't think he's going to be I love you and claiming you, blah, blah, blah. But I just feel like you should keep your options open because we don't know what the circumstances are yet. And more so for you, we got other men on the horizon, honey. We got the Knight of Swords, we got the King of Pentacles, so I don't want you to be putting eggs in. You got more eggs and more baskets, and not just one, is what I'm trying to say. I was trying to be funny. That didn't really come out great. It's fine, SB. I know you are going to be able to, maybe at the crossroads. It's not the crossroads. We have cross, we have garden, and we have clouds. Yeah, there is, he may say something to you that's a little bit is making me pause and think that, is he really into me, or is he just saying that? Maybe a sprinkle of a love bomb, I feel like, is kind of what I'm sniffing out here. And it's nothing horrible, but I feel like it's soon, and you have other options to explore in the near future. Let me see what else I have for you. So I would focus on having the celebration and having a good time, but he may drop a little bit of a love bomb on you that kind of is are we super compatible? Are we really on the same page? Let go of control issues, release your ex, worth waiting for. I think you should keep your options open. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Whatever, here, SB, here's what I'm going to leave you with. I don't know, I got to do these astro dice for you. Eva, go ahead and post. Here's the deal, SB. What is meant for you is never going to pass you by. Divine timing is at work in your love life. If you met the love of your life, I don't know that they're going to immediately, poof, be gone and be ejected from your life. Not saying that, it can't be him, or you couldn't make something work out with him, but I feel like what is truly meant for you is going to present itself like a neon sign in your life, and it's going to feel harmonious. Does that make sense? And if for whatever reason it doesn't work out with him, or things feel confusing and he moves away and you guys don't really get to connect, know that it just wasn't the right thing, and Spirit is working what Spirit wants to do, what Spirit needs to do for your highest good, if that makes sense. I would keep your energy clear, keep your energy open, and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Exactly. There's no, don't try to control anything in this situation. Just let him do what he's going to do, so you can see what he wants to do, which has been my whole theme lately. I've been giving that advice out a lot these days. Ooh, do you hear the thunder? All right. We have, here's me. I have North Node in Aries, and not in the 6th house, but North Node in Aries is about, this is really taking charge of your health, putting your day-to-day routine and your health as number one priority over everything else, and doing it in a very headstrong and energetic way. So, loving that for you. That's your advice, that's your goal during this season of life. So if you find yourself feeling a little too, if you're dwelling on the situation with him, like what's happening, blah, 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 it's like, girl, fry the fish of your life, and you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be worrying about him. If he wants to pop up and claim you and make things work for you, then let him do it. But otherwise, I think you're too busy to be worried about him. Enjoy the time, have a good time, but keep your sword up, Queen of Swords. And I don't see him doing anything like horrible, but you got other things coming in, and I want your energy to be open for that. Entertainment purposes only. We're going to move on to Eva SB. Thanks a million, and I hope you have a great day. Up next, we have the beautiful Eva. Let's do it, babes. All right, I have Eva, and then I have Echo. Dee Dee, how's it going? All right, Eva, let's do it. Eva, I'm going to use this deck for you. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out my channel. Doing good. Other than my chronic migraines, I'm doing great. So I gotta figure that out, but the show must go on, you know what I mean? All right, Eva, let's do it. Messages and advice from my higher self and guides about my future love life. Currently single. Spirit, let's tap into Eva's energy. What's the energy around Eva? What's coming in for Eva in future love? Let's get some messages from guides and higher self. Spirit, what does Eva need to know right now? Ooh, wow. So no go backs. You're looking for new love and new love only, a new fresh start. And if it's not real love, if it's not pure, with pure intentions, you are not going to accept it. You don't want it. Oh, wow. Queen of Swords is out to play today. Hey, I speak my truth. I'll get to you in a minute. Hold on. I was talking about you yesterday. Were your ears ringing? Anyway, Eva, let's talk about it. So I have Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Emperor, Ace of Swords, 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, my friend. I'm seeing an Emperor come in for you. Now, this person, I don't want to get married to the signs here. This person could be an Aries, or they could have a strong Aries placement. And this is someone who does come in with pure intentions. This is someone who feels that they're more of a traditional person when it comes to relationships, okay? So this is someone that would want to take care of the divine feminine, aka you, someone who is a provider. This is someone that has high integrity. This is also someone, they could be fire, they could be air. We also have this water element going on, so I'm not really picking up earth energy, but I feel like this person could be an Aries or an air sign. But anyway, especially if you have some Libra in your chart here with this Queen of Swords energy. But this is someone who pursues you in a very traditional way. Even if you feel like maybe you've had bad luck or you've kind of given up on love, and I'll try to get some timing here for you, but I do see someone coming in with pure intentions, with a pure heart, someone who is truthful and wants to have something real with someone, not someone who wants to play games or be an F-boy or anything like that. And Queen of Swords is like, I think that you've seen enough and lived through enough where you're like, yeah, I'm not really into the whole game playing thing. Like, you're a Libra sun, yeah. I don't really feel like you're looking to, play around and hook up and just be like, oh yeah, I went out with this guy so he'd buy me dinner. Like, that's not what I'm picking up. And as a Libra sun, we all know, all you Libras out there, because we get all jealous of the Hillary Duffs of the world, the Evas and the newbies, right? You guys know how to look beautiful, ruled by Venus. Like, you want to do your hair and your nails, and you want that special look and that special outfit with the shoes and the purse. And my Libra friend just did a whole haul of shoes and brought them over yesterday, and you know what I mean? Like, you guys really know how to show out, and I feel like this Emperor is gonna say, wow, like, I am totally digging this energy. It's a very balanced masculine feminine dynamic. Who do I have here? Hierophant, yeah. Traditional roles. This is someone who is looking for, I'm looking for something serious. I don't like to date around casually or just for fun, exactly. And so this is the Hierophant coming in again, showing like more traditional type of relationship. You guys could have a spiritual connection. Maybe you guys have similar spiritual beliefs. Beautiful. And then we have the wifey. So the wifey, which is, I call her the wifey. Probably not every tarot reader, but our Queen of Pentacles here. And this is, a valuable woman that someone really wants to claim. And I don't think you make it, Libras do this well. I don't think that you're going to jump through hoops or make it easy for this guy. Let him treat you well. Let him be kind to you. And I think, if you have been through some unfortunate situations in dating here, I feel like you'll realize that there are two cups that are upright, and there is more opportunity out there for you, and that this isn't the end. This is just the beginning, and you might this Three of Wands is significant, but I'm having a hard time with the timing thing. Let me see if this dice will help me at all. Because I'm like, is it 3 months? Is it 3 years? Like, what's going on here? Because I feel like this is a big deal. I feel like this situation that's coming in for you is like a big deal, a serious deal, and this could be like a very long-term commitment, potentially leading to marriage with the Hierophant, okay? I'm just going to get a little general here and say I feel like within the next year you could meet this person. I have Saturn and Leo in the 4th house. This is someone who is a very hard worker. It doesn't mean that they're no fun and that they're all serious, but I feel like you guys can have your fun, cutesy moments and joke together, but I feel like in the outside world, he definitely feels like it's his mission to go out there and provide. This is someone who could potentially already own property or is very much interested in real estate here with Saturn in the 4th house and Leo. This is someone who wants to get serious and buckle down in regard to like real estate investments. So this is someone who, and acquiring, this could be someone who wants to own like multiple properties or have like rental properties, etc. Here with Leo Saturn in the 4th house. That could be something that they're like passionate about. But I feel like within the next year, this is someone that could be coming in. So don't stress yourself out. Don't, put yourself, leave it up, surrender to divine timing. But I do see this man coming in who is honest and who has pure feelings and positive intentions towards you. So I'm going to leave that towards you in Spirit's blessing. The other thing, last thing I'm going to say is with the 3 of Wands, what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. You don't need to like jump up and down and like wear a tutu for this person to find you. Like whether you meet them online or through friends or out wherever, like you will come in contact with this person. So don't stress about that. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, we have hold on. Sorry, I lost my place. Up next, we have Echo. Echo, go ahead and post. I'm going to stay on for just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to do last call just because my headache situation is not improving, unfortunately, but we just got to keep on keeping on, you know what I mean? That's life, baby. Where's Everyday Witch? That's what I want to use for Echo. Echo, welcome in, my friend. Let's do it. Thanks. Oh, I'm fine. I think I have to go. I'm going to my doctor in a few weeks. I think I just have to bite the bullet and actually take like a real migraine medication. But I don't want something that will knock me out, because if I'm working 6 days a week, I just can't. Ain't nobody got time to be down like that. You know what I mean? Really quickly, I speak my truth. The reason I was talking about you yesterday is because I was with my friend who's a foodie, and I was telling her we were at Costco like shopping and picking stuff up yesterday, and I was like, there's this person I speak my truth on my channel, and you would totally be friends with her because she loves to talk about like pizza and cake and food, and we were just laughing. And I was like, you totally were cracking me up. Like in between readings, I don't even remember what the topics were, and then I just see like, oh, I want cake, and I loved it. All right, Echo, welcome in. My question is, why should I keep doing what I do? I don't understand the why. I'm not even sure if I stay at this new work. Great, I love career questions. Let's get into it, friend. Hey, Eva, thank you. All right, so got it. All right, we're gonna take a deep breath for me, Echo. All right, Echo. Why I should keep doing what I do. Spirit, show me the why. I'm gonna do this in 2 different rows. I'm gonna say, show me the why, and should you stay? And Spirit will make it all cohesive, and we'll figure it out. Spirit, show me the why. Why should Echo keep doing what they're doing? We have Ace of Wands. Why should Echo keep doing what they're doing? Yeah. should Echo even stay at this new work? Should Echo stay at this new work? Should Echo stay at this new work? Should Echo stay at this new work? Okay. So here's the deal, my friend. We have the Hermit energy here. So in career readings, and this is for me specifically, the Hermit for me is, I don't know if there's opportunity for you to work virtually, but maybe that is something that could help kind of alleviate some of the stress that you may be feeling. Maybe yes, maybe no. You can let me know. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So I think there is a desire for you to want things to be a little bit more harmonious. The Ace of, so let's answer your first question as to why should I keep doing what I do? Why should I keep doing what I do? Well, Spirit is, and this isn't, I'm not trying to be funny in any kind of way here, but Spirit's like, what is the alternative? What is the alternative, right? And so as of right now, why should you keep doing what you do? Well, I think that there is a little bit more to learn and master here with the Queen of Swords. I think that you're someone who is highly intelligent, but you're also letting this situation stress you out to the point where you could be losing sleep or you could be experiencing some high anxiety here. And I feel like you're not maybe emotionally in the best place here with Five of Cups. However, Ace of Wands is, at some point, Echo, at some point you had this spark and this inspiration and this passion behind whatever this work is that you're doing. And I think the answer is, if you still feel like that passion is somewhere in you, maybe you let this season play out and see where things go. So that's the why. I feel like there was a point where you were lit up, you felt not only passion for it, but you felt an intellectual stimulation for whatever type of work this is that you're doing. However, at this point for you, I think it's causing some anxiety and negative emotion here. And this could be something that you are struggling with, obviously, coming to this reading. The next question is, should you even stay at this new work? So, this energy looks a little bit better, and I'm going to get more into the oracle about this, but the Three of Cups shows that I do feel like there's a lot to balance and juggle right now, and especially if this is a new job or a new work situation, there could be a little bit of a learning curve or training or something that you need to get used to. You are not used to either this new schedule or this new company or this new type of work yet. However, I do feel like if you stick it, so number one, I want to highlight this over here. If you're in a place where you feel like really, 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 really horrible, you have to ask yourself if this is something sustainable for you. So you definitely need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And this could be getting back to basics. I need to sleep, I need to drink water, I need to do what I'm doing so that I can function as a human being. If you're in a place where you're not doing that, that's something that needs to be addressed. But if it's so toxic and horrible that you have to get out of there, then I don't want to discount that. However, what I'm seeing in the future for you, and I'm going to pull this down, I'm not sure if I should even stay at this job, okay? I think that long term, you are investing in yourself. This is a lot to juggle. This is a lot to handle. However, there is going to be a large financial payoff doing what it is that you are doing in the future for yourself. So whether this is work that is new to you or you're at a new company, whatever it is, there is an opportunity for you to master this and grow. And with the Page of Wands, it's like, I do feel like the passion is still there. Echo, let me know if this makes sense to you. But I do feel like there's a financial reward and it's something that you do enjoy doing. Maybe it's more about the circumstances around the work that is what you're not liking right now. So let me know. So, well, no, what I'm saying is the circumstances you're not a big fan of. Is there opportunity for you to work from home? Because I feel like these circumstances are something, that's how it feels. Okay. What other choice? What other choice? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, let me be clear. What I meant was, what is the alternative? Is it like you just quit and do nothing? Or are you asking me, like, what other avenues should you look into doing? I feel like if you stay with this work, if you were originally passionate about it, I think that this is something that you will overcome, and there will be a good financial reward for you if you stay within this work. However, if you're losing sleep and you're not doing well, you need to ask yourself if this is sustainable. Because I am not, and the reason I say that is the only thing I don't do is health readings. So I'm not going to sit here if someone is like really struggling with something and say like, oh no, stick it out forever and, you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I do see a great financial payoff. I see a lot of passion here. But if you're struggling with like the emotional or mental health aspect of it, that needs to be addressed separately, is what I'm trying to say. Is that more clear? I think there's a hump that you're going to get over, and eventually this will be worth celebrating. Queen of Pentacles and Page of Wands. Yeah. So I think that, got it. Yeah. I think that I think if you do stick it out, it will get easier, but you have to just address what you can. Got it. No worries. No worries, no worries. Let me see what else I have for you. So Spirit, show me. I really like to use this deck in career readings. Give me one moment. Spirit, show me. No, yeah, and let me know. If you have another specific question about this, I can pull more tarot. But I do want to do a layer of oracle here for you. But yeah, let me know if you need any clarification. Six of Pentacles, you really want harmony. And when you start something new, that you got to stick with things for a while. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, they're not built overnight. And so it's about, you know, putting in the work, because that's why they call things a well-oiled machine, because once you work it long enough, certain things become second nature. Spirit, show me the why, and show me the energy around staying. We have courage, we have wholeness, and we have productivity. So I think there's a lot of moving parts. The wholeness part is about making sure you're taking care of yourself through this journey. What potential do I have when it comes to my career? Is it going to be something I will be good at? Okay, let's take a look here. Is this something that Echo will be good at? Is this something Echo will be good at? Is it? And maybe the courage is coming into play because you're doubting yourself here. Spirit, show me. Or is this something they will be good at? Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Judgment. It's a hell yes for me. Six of Wands is victory. Ace of Cups, this is a beautiful beginning. Your cup runneth over. I'm feeling like this is something you are naturally good at as well. And it's something that you find emotionally satisfying. And it's a fresh new start for you. No worries at all, Echo. I have more for you. Let's see your Astro Dice. And thanks so much for checking out the channel today. I really appreciate it. Let me see what else is going on here. We have 9th house. Okay, so if you're here watching a tarot reading, my friend, you probably believe in something greater than yourself. And the ninth house is about spirituality. It's also about higher education. We have Virgo and Jupiter in the ninth house. So this could be you maybe going back to school, or you learning some type of, I don't really know much about, hey newbie, I don't really know much about that type of work. What did you say? You're doing like computer programming or something? Computer networking. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about that, but this could say that like you are either taking courses or maybe going back to school or getting a certificate or learning something. So know that as long as you, because technology is constantly changing, especially in this day and age with Pluto and Aquarius. And so as long as you are open up to the task to learning and staying current and up to date with technology, I think this is something that you will be passionate and grow in and do well. So it's a big yes for me. We have the World, and I love this World. Like, she's celebrating. She's just like, hats off. And then we have, Knight of Pentacles is about sticking it out, putting the work in, and making an investment in yourself, betting on yourself, so that you can reap these rewards. But I see a strong financial future for you, especially here with this Queen of Pentacles as well. There's opportunity for you to set yourself up for a fruitful, financial career and a potential retirement for you as well. So, Echo, I'm going to leave that with you. All right. Up next, I have Eva. I'm at an hour. I'm going to do last call for donations. Thank you guys so much. All right, it is last call. Okie dokie. Thanks so much. Okay, thanks, Echo. All right, we're moving on to the lovely Eva. Eva, 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 Eva. Last call. Thanks, newbie. I'm going to see Freakier Friday tonight. I'm excited about that. All right, Eva. And then I got newbie on deck. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Can I get advice and messages from my guides about my path to my future spouse? Specifics and guidance around what I should focus on or do. Ooh, love that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Path. Wheel of Fortune, honey. Keep a really open mind. The first message is to keep a very open mind, because things are going to happen. I'm telling you, Eva, listen, Spirit's playing in our face right now. Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Cups, this isn't something that you can plan for. These things are not things we can necessarily plan for, okay? Ten of Swords. This is going to be Ten of Pentacles. This is going to be unlike other connections, other things. You guys very well could meet in like an organic way. Three of Wands. The universe is literally, but no. I'm going to get more information. I'm not going to leave you hanging, Eva. But what I really feel like is this is you trusting in the divine. So I'm going to give you advice here from your higher self, from Spirit, okay? Because I would set intention. I would do some scripting. You may even want to do some ritual work with, and I'm happy to, if you want to email and chat with me, I'd be happy to give you recommendations for astrology and timelines for all this stuff of when it's best to set intention. I'm also, shameless plug, you can also, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can email me or order a custom spell candle for those of you who are in the US. Anyway, let me throw that in the chat. Last call for donations, guys. We are ending soon. Let me see. Anywho, or I can just tell you what to do. Either way, what your legacy is and what you are bringing toward, like this person that is coming towards you, they're already on the way. You guys are already on the way to each other, and this is all up to divine timing. We have Knight of Cups. We have King of Pentacles. Meow. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about him, but in terms of like the best way for you to, there's nothing necessarily, I don't know, man. I would focus on being the best authentic version of yourself that you can be, and being as whole of a woman as you can be before this person arrives. And you can do things to set intention and draw this person in, but know that they're already freaking on the way. Okay? The Knight of Cups and King of Pentacles. So I know I pulled that Emperor energy for you earlier. The Knight of Cups is someone who's romantic. The King of Pentacles is someone who is serious and financially stable. So, and I was picking up that with him on that Saturn energy that I rolled, saying that maybe he was, into like real estate investing, maybe even as like a side hustle on top of what he's already doing. Could potentially be an entrepreneur as well. But this person I have this card in my cart here that says like, your person may differ from your usual blah, blah, blah. And I feel like this person may have a little bit of a different look to them or a different background maybe than other people that you've dated. And Spirit is wanting you to keep a very open mind in terms of how this person, just be open. And I see you being attracted to them. Like I see them being a good person and all of these things, but I feel like compared to your past, this is very, very different energy. The Wheel of Fortune, this is part of your karma. This is part of your destiny. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. It's coming towards you no matter what you do anyway. You said, I keep getting that message from readers to keep an open mind. Interesting. Cool. I have some devil energy here. If you are telling yourself that you need to wear a special outfit and hop on a foot 3 times in a row to for this person to happen, that is false. So you could be telling yourself stories about how you need to be or how you need to act, and it's no, you being the most authentic version of yourself is what's going to draw this person in properly at the right time. Attraction is really important. I'm deaf more open. Yeah, and no, I mean, look at this. I mean, look at this little, he's not bad. Yeah, we have Serenity. This is a connection that's going to feel very peaceful. This is someone that you can trust and feel like is a good soft place for you to land. You're not going to be in your head and worried and trying to be a certain kind of way. And so maybe doing some serenity type of meditations to bring you into that energy now so that you're already feeling that type of energy. This person could also be into meditation or have a similar spiritual, even if they come from a different cultural background, like your views on spirituality and the divine could actually be very similar. Eva, what else do we have for you? Communication is on point, and that makes a lot of sense, you being an air sign. We have Venus in Aquarius in the 3rd house. You guys are very much stimulated by conversation. Whether you meet, no matter where you meet this person, even if it's online or in person, I feel like the communication is so strong and it's so stimulating that even though you guys are physically attracted to each other, you're attracted to the communication and the inner workings of each other's mind with this 3rd house communication energy. Aquarius, Gemini, and we also have this beautiful Libra energy. It's almost like this grand trine right here, and I'm loving it so much. But yeah, there's this beautiful, hey, Big Cleo. Libra in the 3rd house. Yeah. So they're really drawn to your energy, and I think this is a real soul-to-soul, mind-to-mind connection with this person. And the fact that you guys are attracted to each other is kind of like the cherry on top. So I'm really liking this energy for you. But the big message is, like, don't stress. There's nothing that you need to, like, necessarily do to draw this person into you. Like, what is meant for you is already on the way. And I know that's, we want to feel like as humans we have control over certain things. But, you know, when it comes to the divine and who your soulmate is, like, some of these things just happen organically, and via divine timing, you know what I'm saying? Some control would be right, yeah, that's all an illusion. All right, Cleo will be after Bailey, and then readings will now be closed. All right, newbie, go ahead and post, my friend. Make sure you guys like and sub. We'll get Cleo on the list. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, newbie. Awesome. Sounds good. All right, newbie, go ahead and post. Oh, sorry, I missed Bailey. Sorry about that. Bailey. I got newbie, Bailey, and then Cleo for 2. What don't I see coming? We're going to use your favorite. Hydration check, kings and queens. Make sure you like the stream today. I told myself I wasn't going to pull out any of my Halloween stuff. The lie detector determined that was a lie. I still got to go out in my, I have a, not a separate storage unit, but where I live, I have a storage thing where I have some Halloween, so I need to go in there and get all my fall stuff out. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Spirit, show me what newbie does not see coming. What does newbie not see coming? What energy does newbie not see coming towards her? Give me 1 second. Take a deep breath, newbie. Are you worried? Oh my God. Hold on. Newbie. Take a breath. Take a breath. We got this. We got this. communication. Money. End of cycles. I want to laugh. Spirit is really joking around today. Spirit's really playing around today. Okay. You know what Spirit says to you, newbie? I'm not dead yet. There is so much in your future with this Fool energy, newbie. What I don't see coming. What you don't see coming is the beauty and the things that you haven't discovered yet. You are still on this beautiful journey of life with this Fool energy. You have so much time to get involved in like different hobbies or different groups or read about different topics, right? Like whatever you're into. And I'm seeing like this passion for life growing. So there's a couple different things I see coming in. The first one is and this has been a theme all day about surrendering to the divine, but with this Eight of Swords is like there are certain things that you cannot control, and you may need to every single day say a mantra to give up your worries to Spirit and the divine to carry for you, because this is, I think you are a worrier because you're a mama bear, right? Like I just think that kind of comes with the territory, but I do think that there is news coming in, communication coming in about financial matters that are working in your favor. I find it really interesting here that in this world, what I'm really seeing is this is very much rooted in earth energy, and we have a pentacle here and some of the other elements. It looks different, I feel like, than other world cards. Anyways, I'm just feeling like more rooted to the earth, your root chakra feeling very strong, and tying into your root chakra is where money comes through while being rooted to the earth. And this Nine of Pentacles is saying financially things are feeling good, and there's going to be news of more financial stability for you soon that could be tied to your situation that you're dealing with. And the Ten of Swords is also saying like this is the end of a cycle. I do still see this water sign energy. I don't know the timing. Sometimes timing can be hard to predict, but this could be, I think we've talked about like a Scorpio coming in to your life. There are new adventures, there are new opportunities, and I do see this divine masculine water sign coming in for you. The Hermit is shining a light on that. The other thing I'm seeing here, and we have some, majors going on over here with the Hermit, the World, and the Fool, is that you're going within, and I'm seeing you want to experiment with trying new things that maybe you didn't have the time, or maybe you didn't even know were going to be potential interests or hobbies for you, or just letting yourself go try something. Maybe you want to go play pickleball. Maybe you want to go do a ceramics class. I don't know, something that you feel called to do, but I'm seeing you like explore, experiment, and try things. And even if it's something you don't like want to do forever, I'm seeing you want to get curious about life. And Spirit was kind of joking where it's like, you're not even close to the end. You're not even close to the end. So this is not a time to like shrivel up and be like, my kids are grown and I'm just gonna rot away in my house. No, that's not what's going on here. So what you don't see coming is financial stability. The Scorpio is still on the way, or this little water sign, Prince of Cups, who's a little romantic, and being open to try new things, and the end of, more ending of whatever negative cycles you felt like you were stuck in. Six of Cups.
this person doesn't look like you at all. And I'm like, is that a man? Is that a woman? I don't know what's going on here. But this person is looking over at their children. What matters is male, female, it's 2025, whatever. Whoever this person is, they're looking over at these kids. The kids are fine. The kids are taken care of. And I know that that's always going to be something in the back of your mind that you're worried about. But I do think it's becoming a season where you are allowed to take care of yourself more and more. And try things and explore things for your adult self at this point more and more. Yeah. All right, what else? Bailey, you are on deck. You can go ahead and post. Yeah. Unexpected resources, unexpected finances and resources. We have Virgo, Uranus and Virgo in the second house. So this could be a surprise money, surprise communication. So that's really cool. Okay, give me 1 second. Uno momento. I'm going to pull this for you. Hold on, let me change my banner here. It's going to take me a minute. All right, our list is now closed. Thank you so much. All right, we have open, say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust life. You're trusting life. You're saying yes to new opportunities. You're saying yes to invitations. You're not going to hide out under your blanket with your cats. You're not going to do what I would do. You're going to do what you're going to do. The Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching. I think this is talking about quieting the noise in your mind and accepting life on life's terms. Whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. Maybe there's some creative pursuits that you want to try as well. I'm going to grab from here. What does newbie not see coming? What does newbie not see coming? What does newbie not see coming? We have well-being, love, grieving, confidence. Confidence is on the way. This grieving thing, this is not something to worry about. This grieving could be like finally healing from the past so that you can move on into these new adventures that the Fool is trying to embark on. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you, newbie. Thank you. All right, Bailey wants a big kahuna. And then I got Cleo on deck for 2, and then we are closed. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Thank you. It's Bailey Cleo. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. All right, Bailey, let's do it. My friend E. Aries wants to know if B. Leo can love her, and if so, could it work out between them? Let's see. E and B. Whew. We're going to use the Star Child Akashic. Give me one moment. Can B love A and will it work out? If so, could it work out? Can they love, and if so, could it work out? Give me a moment to build this. Ugh. Okay. Let's talk about it. In the middle of the reading, I have the Five of Swords. Hold on. Is Eva on the list? Hold on. I think it's just Bailey and Cleo. I'm sorry if I said that. Yeah, I have Bailey for one and then Cleo for two. So Eva's all set. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, Bailey, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm just going to let her rip. The Five of Swords in the middle of the reading for me is my Nobody Wins card. We have the Nine of Wands. It's like you can try and there could be a struggle, but I almost wonder if there are better options for these individuals. The King of Swords here and the Ten of Wands, there seem to be challenges that may be a little bit difficult to overcome. I do think it's possible for an emotional connection to be formed here. It's really interesting. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. There is a real mental connection. And I'm not saying that love can't be present here, but what I am seeing are the challenges that lead to a difficulty in sustaining this connection. What else do I have here? I have the Tower starting in the beginning. So I feel like there are challenges that may have even presented early on that these individuals are aware of. With the High Priestess and Six of Cups, like the energy, it's almost like a timing or a circumstance type of thing here. High Priestess and Six of Cups, like there does seem to be like great communication and a connection here, but the amount of work that needs to go into this is a little bit daunting and perhaps not sustainable because of the Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords. The reason I also say that there could be better suited people for these individuals in the future, especially Leo here with the Sun, is because we have the Three of Cups, which could potentially talk about like third-party interference. So during this connection, someone could potentially start talking to somebody else, or there could be whether or not that other person actually starts cheating, but during the courting or the connection, it's like I'm seeing another person kind of get involved in this thing. It's hard because There is open communication and there is a connection, but what I'm not seeing a lot of here is earth energy really anywhere. So it's hard to get balanced and practical and grounded in this connection, even though there is an emotional tie and there's great communication, but getting it off the ground and making it something real, tangible, and sustainable is difficult. So this is something that could potentially end in, with this 5 of Cups energy, this is like, we may end up pursuing other opportunities or other people because for whatever reason it's not practical or sustainable enough here. I'm going to pull more on this. We have Leo energy here ending in the Sun. So although this may sound like a somber reading, what I will say is the outcome here is actually the Sun. So this is leading to where and who they're supposed to end up with, in the long term. But we do have this, Queen and King that are very compatible. Like they get each other on many levels here. Spirit, show me more about this outcome with the Sun and what that looks like. Let me know if you want more specifics. I'm gonna layer some oracle on here too, but I want more information about the outcome of the Sun. We have the Page of Swords. We have transformation. We have 8 of Swords, and we have Queen of Wands. What else? I want one more. 8 of Cups. I feel like, and this could even be like a mutual ending where they're both attracted to a different thing that leads them in a new direction here. With the 8 of Cups, it's like I'm moving in a new direction. I'm moving away from something else, because I think that although there is intrigue and there is interest, I'm not getting a lot of I don't even have Pentacles here either. Like, it's really hard for this thing to get rooted and grounded and practical. And it's like, oh, here's this next shiny thing, and I want to move in this direction, and I'm attracted to this thing, and I want to check out what's going on over here. 9 of Swords. Because of the challenges that are hanging over this connection, I feel like it would be it would be anxiety inducing for the connection if it's not able to get grounded. Does that make sense? Yeah, and we have the Empress here, which can represent Earth energy, Taurus energy, if we want to go in that direction, which is the bringer of life here, which is the Empress. Cleo, you are up next. I'm going to keep going here with Daily. Day-to-day routine, Pluto, Scorpio, Lord have mercy. Pluto and Scorpio in the 6th house. This is major transformation of day-to-day routine. Maybe this is not being able to get on the same page with the other person in regard to day-to-day routine. And Pluto and Scorpio is at its home, and we also have this transformation card here. Or there is such a massive change in someone's day-to-day routine that it puts even more of a burden on the connection. The connection doesn't seem practical long term. Let me see what else I have here. I'm going to do a big Lenormand spread here, and then I'm going to put more on top of it. Spirit, show me this connection. Show me long term. Yeah, there's a sweetness. And the other thing is like, I don't necessarily see ill will, ill feelings. It's almost more so growing apart. I have bouquet, woman, stork, tree. Crossroads, shift, distance, moon. So strong feminine energy here, moon energy. There's nothing horrible. Like, I don't see this being like a big dramatic or like a negative type of breakup, breakdown. It comes down to practicality, travel, crossroads, ship. But there is a genuine connection here, and it's about making it work practically. Let me see what other messages I get here. Sure. Give me one sec. Calling in your soulmate, free yourself, and retreat. Yeah, there is a genuine connection here. I have spying, judgment, soulmate. Maybe someone gets a little bit like jealous or anxious and wants to know what the other person is doing, which can cause, some anxiety here. You want to know, could we try and make it work? Can we try and make it work? Can we try and make it work? I want 5. Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands. If you are at a distance, I think someone has to move. 6 of Swords is long distance travel. Queen of Pentacles, now I have Earth energy. 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands. So it's not an... You can try to make it work, but I think you will expend a lot of energy doing so with that 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands energy. It is not going to be easy, but you can try to make it work. And if you start the connection and things are going great, I don't see like ill will, nastiness, negativity. I don't see that at all here. It's more so about, practicality and managing expectations and anxiety and making it a reality. 10 of Pentacles, you can make anything work if you want it to. I truly believe that. However, you have to make sure that one person isn't putting in more work than the other. Like, would they want to make it work as much as you want to make it work? So, and if it becomes a situation where it's unequally yoked, then that's when things can get weird. Regardless, I do see positive outcome whether this connection works out or they move on to different partners. I just feel like the making it work is going to take an incredible amount of effort. But hey, maybe a lot of relationships do take an incredible amount of effort, and that's why I spend most of my time with cats. I just want to look back on some of these. I wish I had some better cards in the center here for you, and I'm sorry, I'm just reading what's here, but the only thing with the Queen and the King of Swords is that they can be a little bit like emotionally cold at times, and so if there is a disconnect there, or one person is putting in more work than the other, that's like the trouble that could lead to whatever could happen. But that's what I have for you. I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, Bailey. I wish I had more of a positive read on that. Cleo, let's do it. Does P... Thank you. Okay. Cleo, let's do it. Does P, or also known as head cancer, okay, so I'm going to say, does Cancer have romantic feelings for the Libra? Does the Cancer have romantic feelings for... Well, welcome. We got a lot of Libras on this channel. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I have my Mars in Aquarius, but I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so sometimes I think I scare Libras at times. But it's okay. We're all friends here. Does the Cancer have romantic feelings towards the Libra? How does the Cancer feel towards Cleo? Ooh, we got King of Pentacles, Mr. Lava, Hermit, Three of Cups, Strength, Devil. Ooh, okay. We got Knight of Swords here. So it's a yes for me. It's a yes for me. This person, here's what I'm going to tell you. I think you need to give this thing time, my friend. I think this needs a little bit of time here. The King of Pentacles wasn't built overnight. However, there are romantic feelings here with the Lover. No. Oh, let me read. No, I have King of Pentacles, the Lovers, Hermit, Three of Cups, Strength, the Devil, and the Star. I have the Moon, and I have the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords. That's what I have. So I think that this person is kind of going inward, which is very much what Cancer men do, to decide, like, how do I feel? How am I thinking about this? How can I make this work? They may be even holding themselves back. I do think that they are incredibly attracted to you, and there is major temptation there. But this person, if they're involved with somebody else, I'm getting a couple different things here, Cleo. If this person is involved with somebody else, I know, Cancer girl, I know. With the Three of Cups here, if they're involved with another person, that could be one of the reasons why they are holding back or taking a longer time. Or they're just, being their little crab self and taking their time and holding themselves back. But this person does look at you in that way, and this person is attracted to you here with the Star. But they want to come off cool, mature, collected. They don't want to come off as like super eager. Because the thing with, and I hate to say this, which is which? Which is which about what? I sure can. I think it's possible he's connected to another person. Do you know if he's single? Do you know if he's single? I think he could be dating somebody else. You have no idea. Okay, cool. Yeah, that could be part of the reason why he's a little bit held back, but I do see him being very attracted to you. Yeah, 12th house. Cancers love to hide shit in the 12th house. Let's be real, honey. Because why? Because it feels good. It trines, it trines with Pisces. They can kind of burrow away and hide crap. I'm not trying to I'm a Cancer moon. I'm not trying to throw shade on Cancer, but particularly Cancer men love to hide stuff. I know many of them. I've dated. I won't even get into it. We have Pluto and Gemini in the 12th house. This is someone who holds things close to the vest. This is not someone who's going to come out and communicate and say everything and just bleh, Gemini word vomit. They are trying to hold very close exactly what they're thinking and wait for the right proper moment. But I will say there is temptation here, and they are attracted to you, and they do see you in a romantic light. So it is a yes for me. It's a yes for me. And they're holding themselves back here with the Strength card. They also may feel a little bit like they may even be fighting with themselves. Like, if I'm with so-and-so, why am I having these feelings for Cleo? And why am I attracted to Cleo? Like, what's going on here? They're trying to sort their little crab ass out, is what I'm seeing too. Let's get into your next question. I think they are talking to somebody else. That other person could potentially be a Leo or a Pisces. Yeah, I think he's definitely at least talking to some other person who could be a Leo or a Pisces. Cancer men only really like to share and tell the truth when they have to. No shade. Just tell. I'm a Scorpio. I'm just telling. Just tell them like it is. I don't know that I could ever do it again. I don't know that I have it in me to get with honestly, I don't even know that I would mess with another water sign in general. Will we work out as a couple for the long term in the future? Let's take a look. I'm going to use my romance deck, and we're going to switch it over here to Crystal Visions. Will we work out as a couple for the long term in the future? Spirit, show me the energy between Cleo and the Cancer. Will they work out long term in the future? We do have Ace of Cups here. We have the Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Do you know this person through work? Just curious. Give me a second here. Queen of Wands on the top of the deck. So yeah, they are attracted to you, and I have the Knight of Cups here. Here's what I will tell you. There is opportunity for you guys to work out in the long term. So I will say yes. However, if you are in the beginning stages with this person, you could maybe want to keep your options open, Cleo, because I'm seeing other opportunities here for you. I'm seeing multiple suitors for you, but I will say yes, this is an option that can work out for you in the long-term future if this is what you really want. I do feel like the Cancer is going to want more traditional relationship roles, which is totally fine if that's what you guys are into. I think this is someone who, I think that they're stable. I think that they have a compatible lifestyle with you. I think that there is genuine feelings here. I think there's happiness and joy. So yes, the other thing I will say is I almost feel like this is just an aside message for you, and this is kind of weird that I'm getting this. I feel like there's someone in your life who is either jealous of this connection or is like acting kind of weird when you get with this person, and there's some things you may have to navigate by yourself in this connection. Like, I'm seeing a change with a friend or a family member when you get involved with this person, and it could be out of jealousy, but it just seems like, I don't know, this person kind of like falls away. You said yes, and I didn't know who. Yeah. It's a weird message. But that's what's coming in. You have a past life connection with this person, with this man, or whoever the Cancer is. We can plug and play with the genders over here. We got Pisces, South Node Pisces in the 6th house. This person feels very familiar to you. You could have a past life connection with them. So it's going to be a yes for me. It's a yes for me. But I do see you having other options. So if you're maybe talking to different people, just kind of, see where things go. Take your time. And I'll leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to end it here for today, and I will see you guys in the next one. I want him. I said it could work out with him. I think you have a past life connection with him. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.